It's been more than 40 years since the remains of a 14-year-old girl were found in Phoenix. But recently, a DNA profile helped investigators identify her, ending decades of uncertainty and questions for her family.
Last week, we first told you about the DNA Doe Project finally identified those remains as those of Renee Isabel Nilsen, after the Maricopa County Medical Examiner's Office did ask the organization to examine that case back in 2023. Nilsen's family had reported her missing during the summer of 1984. About 2 weeks before her remains were found in a dumpster. The teen had apparently left to go swimming and then never came back.
Well, the DNA Doe Project says the investigation into Nilsen's death is ongoing, and the Phoenix police say they are aware of this major development. And the department's cold case homicide unit, they are now working to identify any leads that do become available to try and figure out what happened to her.
Yeah, the DNA Doe Project works to identify John and Jane Does. Their team uses genetic genealogy, and through ancestor tracking, they found the victims' parents, leading them to Nilsen.
Okay, so this success adding to a growing list of cold case identifications, all solved through this collaboration between the organizations like this and also local medical examiners. So this morning, we want to bring in Julie, who is with the DNA Doe Project. She is live for us this morning, and we're so grateful for her time because this is huge. She's about to tell us more about the work this team does. So we're just so grateful that you're here with us, Julie, this morning. Your team is really at least bringing some kind of answers to families who have had these questions for so long. Now, first off, I want to ask you how you all got started.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. The DNA Doe Project started in 2017 with collaboration between Dr. Margaret Press and Dr. Colleen Fitzpatrick. And we're a nonprofit organization that's staffed by volunteer genealogists to help work on these cases.
Okay.
So I want to ask about the one here in Phoenix, you know, that after 40 years, you guys just cracked this case here. How did you approach, where do you even start? I mean, you're talking about something from 40 years ago. Where do you even look for DNA? How do you even approach it?
The medical examiner's office is the ones that provide the DNA. We have labs that we work with that they use to create a DNA profile. And then that is uploaded into some public databases that we're allowed to use, like FTDNA and GEDmatch.com. And we compare those to people in the public who have also uploaded their DNA.
Okay, so, I mean, Julie, if it were not for this modern DNA tools that we have now that's really helping, I mean, how likely would it be that a case like this would have remained unsolved?
It would probably remain unsolved, but we don't use investigative genetic genealogy until it's the absolute last resort. So they've tried everything else up to that point. So if it comes to investigative genetic genealogy, it probably would not be solved any other way.
Yeah, I mean, 40 years it's gone, and I'm sure some of their cases longer.
Yeah, have you had any other big high-profile cases? Obviously, this one was a top story when this first came out, you know, just recently.
Yeah, we've solved over 200 cases now, I believe, and some of them are for missing people who are just transients or people that have gone missing from their families, and others are victims like Renee. I believe we are on a Larry Eiler case in Chicago.
Okay.
One of the victims in there were someone that we identified.
Julie, just really quickly here before we wrap things up, how many cases are you still working on? Any in Arizona, or is this kind of just nationwide?
It's nationwide. We work on cases from all over the United States.
Are you still
and
actively
our volunteers
working on
are
any
worldwide.
in Arizona?
Yeah, we do have some Arizona cases.
Okay.
Well, so then probably be getting more updates on that. So just, Julie, thank you so much for giving us just a little bit more insight to it, and thanks for your work as well.
8:15.